old man's advice, baby. Okay? An old man's advice. Let's go. Yo, right off the bat, this guy has amazing edits, okay? He's cloudy, bro. He's about to actually drop some wisdom. That's what we're talking about here, son. So, look at that, dude.
Good morning.
Good morning, sir.
It's raining. Hold on a minute.
He goes ahead and he just acknowledges that the edit is there, and it's so funny. He's so freaking funny. Oh, I'm sorry, guys. I'm a little wet. Boop. He turns it off. He says there.
I thought I'd talk to you a little bit this morning about, oh, by the way, this is a new computer and it does all kinds of things, so I have to be careful.
You watch porn on it? I think you can.
I'm not the sharpest tack in the box when it comes to this new equipment. You're talking to a guy, or a guy is speaking to you now, that started driving a Model A car. I remember the first jet airplane and many first things. The Iceman delivering ice to an ice box, taking it off of a mule-drawn wagon. So
this guy is old.
But I'd like
Okay.
to speak to you a little bit this morning about
He's been
young
around.
people in particular, about accomplishing things. When I was young, as you know, I had a difficult childhood, but there's no excuse for people not being able to do what they want to do. You can do anything that you want to do. For example,
That's right.
as I've told you before, I lived in the back of an old car. I taught myself to read and write.
Dude, he's saying that sort of like as if it was something maybe bad, but I see that like extremely badass. Not everybody can do that. Not everybody can actually teach themselves a skill, especially one that is so automated, right? Because the natural process of anybody's child is to learn how to read and write from an early age, bro. So like whenever you grow up, it becomes 10 times harder for you to learn whatever you should have learned while your mind was actually fresh. So that's impressive.
So if you're young, don't give up. Don't say the world is just against me. That's not true. I taught myself to read and write. I've had 5 books published. I went to college, got a little bit of college. I've studied scripture for many, many years. I've raised 5 children. One time,
You
to
silly.
prove to myself that I was not an ignorant person. I
You
bought
silly.
a board. And I purchased a correspondence course for computer programming, and I completed it. with
Oh,
the
shit.
Blackboard.
The old man is a programmer.
So, forge ahead. Don't stop. Never stop learning.
That's right.
Always reach out to better yourself, because when you do that,
You become gay.
things expand. You understand more.
I'm telling you.
You're happier. You're healthier. This old saying that if you don't use it, you lose it,
Yeah.
is absolutely true.
That's happened to my best friend, guys. He's in the chat. His name is Veggie Zombie. And I'm worried about him because he doesn't use his head. And he's becoming retarded by the second. Every time I see him, he's like devolving instead of evolving. He's more stupider than ever. He's fatter. I don't know what to tell you.
If you don't use that brain that God put in your head, one of these days you'll be sitting on a front porch somewhere
Right?
and you won't hardly know what's going on.
I barely can tell what's going on right now. What do you mean?
So don't give up. If times are hard, good things nor bad things last forever.
There it is.
But most generally, we are in control of our own destiny. And when I say that, I mean this.
There you go. He's gonna drop it.
If you're not getting ahead,
Right?
you need to do something to allow yourself to get ahead.
So just get good.
For an example, excuse me. For an example, if you want a good job, if you want a secure future, you have to have something to offer a prospective employer. Now, I'm not saying you need a PhD or a master's degree, but you do have to have something to offer. There's going to be a time in this country that people that know how to work with their hands,
Yeah, there you go.
plumbers, electricians,
That time is now.
carpenters,
That time is now.
cement layers, machine operators, mechanics, people that know how to work with their hands are going to be in great demand. Yes, it's true. You have to have education and training to be an engineer or a doctor or a lawyer. But I'll tell you the truth. I spent 60 years working. I was successful. I've started a couple of businesses. I'm not a wealthy man, but I'm a guy that came from living in the back of an old car to having a nice retirement and to be able to talk to you on this thing. So I'm going to close, but I just wanted to share that with you this morning. Young people,
Thank you.
I love you. I do. I love young people. My grandmother always said, you know, when a baby smiles, the angels sing. And that's true. I believe. But young people, you're the backbone of this country. You're the backbone of the world. I don't care if you're in Asia, Africa, Korea, Japan. I don't care where you are, the United States. You are the leaders, the future leaders of this world.
Yep.
So reach out. Be yourselves. Don't be afraid to go after what you need. So I love
right.
you. Have a great day, and I'll see you tomorrow.
What a wholesome message. What a wholesome message, guys. So get that through your head. If you knew you couldn't fail, how big would you dream? You would dream long and big like my winner, huh?